going on? I'm Elliot.
I'm Zach, and together we're the Neverland Boys, and shout out to Jacko. He's actually got chickenpox, he can't make it right now. I'm from Secret Harbour.
Yeah, and I'm from Halls Head, just down the road there.
Me and Elliot met playing cricket probably when we were 13, and we had that much in common. Yeah, we just got along like peas and carrots right from the get-go pretty much. And he went to schools with Jackson, so it was pretty inevitable that we were gonna all meet up and all become mates. But yeah, our mate from Mandurah, Andrew, he also worked on Rottnest like the season before, and Elliot kind of broke his shoulder one year, so we couldn't play cricket, and I was kind of like slowly losing interest, and that's when we decided to figure out what we should do for the summer.
Yeah, so it turned out to be the summer that changed our life. First summer we just went there and we were just like experiencing the island, just living the lifestyle that it provides, and just kind of having a good time with our friends. And then the next summer we came back, and that's when we were like, oh, this is insane. If we start like taking photos, that'd be so like we'd be able to relive those moments.
I got the call up from Elliot, and he was like, dude, man, we've got this sick idea, like where we're living right now, it feels like our Neverland, a place we don't have to grow up. So Elliot was like, let's call ourselves the Neverland Boys and just start a page and just post like life on the island and just see how that goes. Just do it for fun. And so that's what we pretty much did. Like, it slowly built into getting some commercial work. We're like, oh, we love your photos, can we send you some stuff and take photos of you wearing our board shorts or whatever. I'm like, what, like free stuff, this is next level. And then I guess we soon realised that like the content we were getting over in Rottnest was like in high demand, I guess. And we kind of soon realised we could maybe like make money from it and maybe make a living from it. Most
of the money that we make on the road is spent like, we'll pitch a trip that we're going to go on, and then we'll say, hey, we can make a video for you, and then instead of us posting it, it's more like we sell like a video for them to use for marketing purposes. But we've just started a new collaboration with Sony using their action cam, which is like the camera that they use for their action sports, obviously, and we're posting that on our YouTube. I guess we were like a portable like creative agency in a sense. Like we were just pretty much producing visual content for brands to use in their marketing campaigns. We went to Bali, and that's like where it all started, I guess. Like, and after that we went to Hawaii, which was like our first main big trip. We were just like super stoked on it. Like my dreams to always go to Hawaii, and we were lucky to go there for like a little work trip. And then yeah, we kind of just got sent to LA after that, and then literally had no plans, like not much money. We were kind of freaking out, like, oh, like what do we do? Like we're pretty stuck. And that's, I guess, where like the commercial side of our work kind of kicked in, and we just emailed everyone, and they were lucky enough to get a job with Bus about cruising Europe, making videos for them. I know it kind of seems unreachable for a lot of people, and it did to us as well, but when you start travelling, the skills that we'd picked up creating content became really helpful in making it a lot cheaper to survive. So we'd like offer a place to stay. We'd be like, hey, if you can discount the accommodation, we can make you a video or take you some photos. We spent a lot of time in some of the islands in Indonesia, like Sumatra and Sumbawa. We then made our way to like Greece. We spent a lot of time on Eos there with some friends, and Croatia as well. And then we visited Portugal. We've never been there before, and that was really cool. Like really nice coastline. Did a sick road trip there, and also in France along the coast. And then I came back home, and the boys went to Oman in the Middle East, and yeah, they just said it was one of the most insane places, like had everything. Yeah, because like now we're kind of, like you said, we're kind of caught in that influencer sort of world. The Instagram scene kind of has a real focus on certain places where like the hotels are used to the kind of collaborations we were doing and stuff. And so we found ourselves just going to the same places, not only that we've been to before, but everyone else had kind of been. So the last like few months, been kind of curious with places that haven't been documented and we haven't seen content of so much. And so we've been to Sri Lanka, which is kind of like up and coming, and that was just insane, just real culture. Like the kind of place where the locals are still like really surprised and intrigued by you because they don't see too many tourists. And then that was the same philosophy with going to Oman. Everyone has this like stigma of like, oh, the Middle East is so dangerous, but when we got there, the people were just so stoked to see people coming and showing curiosity in their country and their culture because it's so foreign to them. But yeah, that was a super intriguing place to travel to as well.
We're actually trying to plan this summer just to see more of our own country.
Yeah.
A lot of up north, deep south, and hopefully over east.
Yeah.
And then yeah, eventually next year we'll try more of like Central America.
I guess just embracing like the activities that the landscapes and the locations kind of support. Everywhere we go there's kind of like a different sort of emphasis on something different, but most of the places we go to there's like a big surfing scene or a big cliff jumping scene, and that's kind of right up our alley. It's been real humbling actually when you go somewhere and you get a message from someone locally who follows you. Like when we were in the Philippines last year, we caught up with a few people that had been following us since like the first day kind of thing, like really early on. And yeah, we're like, well, how do you even find us? You know? But it's just the power of social media that can discover anyone, I guess, online. People see our photos on Instagram and just think we're living this super glamorous life, but in reality we're just like 3 regular blokes from Mandurah that are just cruising around the world trying to get to the next place rather than like pay off a house or buy a car or something. This year we really want to focus on seeing more of our own backyard, but at the end of the day it's like, well, if this doesn't work out we can always just like buy a van and have a portable coffee shop kind of thing.